All right, guys, thank you for joining me tonight, as per usual. So, we're probably not going to make this too long, probably 10, 15 minutes at best. Yeah, one shot, one kill. I've been hearing that a lot lately. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about comments being deleted and shit, or comments disappearing. So, I got to look into that. I don't know what and this is not the only, I'm not the only channel that's having that problem. That channel seems to be a platform wide problem, right? So I'm hearing it from like all other creators as well, talking about comments missing. So with that, Mr. Landfill, thank you for the 5x5. Mike M, thank you for the 6x5. Flow Grown, Git Grimes, Melissa, WTC, Daryl, My Prepping Journey, Teddy Roosevelt, thank you for the 5x5. Christian Prepper, Amanda, Kathleen, sorry, Ghost Lincoln, Joe, Henry, thank you for the 5x5. Dan S, thank you for the crystal clear. Cramsey, Jennifer, thank you for the 5x5. Kathleen, thank you for the 25. Windflower, thank you for the 5x5. Journey Under the Sun, thank you for the 5x5. Rev Rebel, thank you for the 5x5. YouTube is pulling some bullshit, Hudson Valley. Ride or Die Check, Sarita, thank you for the 5x5. Spotted Fawn, Scorpio. Brandon, thank you for the 5x5. North Shore Dumbass, thank you for the spam by spam. Why does the sun feel weird? Never obey. The sun, it's very interesting because I had a reaction to the sun 2 weeks after being in the sun. 2 weeks later, that is, after being in the sun. Fucking strange. Bubble One, thank you for the 4x4. Yeah, so it's strange. I had a like hives on my shoulders where a sunburn would be. It was the weirdest thing anyway that I've seen. Wow, thank you for the yo by yo. Patrice, thank you for the 5x5. Inanimate? Innominate. Sorry if I said that wrong. Thank you for the 5x5. Fortune Cookie, thank you for the 5x5. Lori, thank you for the 25. JD, 5x5 is loud and clear. 4x4 is just breaking my balls. What it do? Thank you for the 6x66. So, yeah, it just means loud and clear. That's all it means. A lot of people are like, what is that? Is that code for something? No, it's just loud and clear. That's all it means. People, I'm not sending up any special codes or special locations by saying 5x5. 5x5 in Arizona. Thank you, 5150. So, with that, guys, we're going to talk real quick. We will all get the shot. Oh, so JD. So what I'm talking about tonight is something very worrisome, if you will. Because apparently the arm ticket it's being transmitted, or its antibodies are being transmitted via air. Right? So it's actually aerosolized, if you will, and being transmitted to those who are not vaccinated. So for us, purebloods, apparently, if you live in a household with somebody who has the arm ticket on board, it's spreading through way of sputum, talking, right? So new evidence suggests vaccinated individuals can transmit antibodies generated through Mr. 19's arm ticket to purebloods, pureblood individuals through aerosol, according to a peer-reviewed study published in Immunohorizons. Extended mask requirements allowed scientists at University of Colorado to evaluate whether arm ticket individuals could transfer aerosolized antibodies generated from Mr. 19's arm ticket. Aerosols are manufactured or natural causing suspense of particles or droplets in the air, such as airborne dust, mist, fumes, or smoke that can be absorbed by the skin or inhaled. Now, they are not saying that this is being absorbed by the skin. They're just giving a definition of aerosols. Researchers used a combination of tests to detect SARS-CoV-2 specific antibodies from masked arm ticketed lab members wore. Donated anonymously at the end of the day. So people would just drop in their mask off to get it tested. Antibodies are protein produced by the immune system that circulates in the blood and neutralize foreign substance such as a bacteria or virus. Now, consistent with results reported by others, the researchers identified both immunoglobulin G or IgG and immunoglobulin A IgA antibodies in the saliva of arm-ticketed individuals and on their masks. So, to test their hypothesis, they obtained and compared nostril swabs from pure blood children living in households with arm-ticketed adults, pure blood adults, and COVID-19 positive households. Results showed high IgGs in the nose of arm-ticketed parents was significantly associated with increase in intranasal IgG within the pure blood child from the same household, especially compared to the complete deficit of Mr. 19 specific antibodies detected in the nasal swab and obtained from children in pure blood families. That's non-vaccinated families. A similar trend was found with IgAs in the same samples. So, a lot of science shit here, making my fucking head hurt. In other words, guys, their findings suggest aerosolized transmission of antibodies can occur between Mr. 19 arm ticket parents and their children, and the tendency for this to transfer is directly related to the amount of nasal and or oral antibodies found in those who received arm tickets. Now, what made them test for this? Did a bunch of people all of a sudden come together and go, you know what? We should start testing purebloods to see whether or not this is spreading. Because if that is the case, guys, that means they knew about this. They knew that this was a side effect, or this was developed from Jump Street to do such. Now, this video might be demonetized, and I'm hoping they don't take it down. But in case they do, I'm going to upload it to my computer and then put it on Rumble. But this is very concerning because, guys, this is, I mean, like, they were testing for other problems like cancer. They've been doing a lot of cancer testing, and other countries like Italy and Japan have found connections with the arm ticket and cancer. They've also seen scarring around hearts of kids because of the arm ticket. Now you have this weird side effect, and I keep calling it a side effect because I think it was planned. There is no way, guys, that this wasn't planned. It can't be. I mean, it can't be a side effect. It can't be something that just happened by chance. This is something that they had to plan, because how do you develop something and don't test it long enough and then this being one of the side effects, right? Because if they knew about this, then one side of me thinks if they knew about this, why push for everyone to get it? If this was an actual designed response. But if this wasn't, and now they're seeing this being passed on to people. Now, personally, guys, I think that the amount of antibodies you're going to get from this is minimal, right? It's not that it's undetected, but it's minimal. And my issue is, what if this is just again, like we said before, just a test run for something a little more fine-tuned that's going to actually work, where they only give it to a few 100,000 people, but those few 100,000 people go out there coughing and sneezing and reacting to it and start spreading their arm ticket amongst others with other arm tickets. Ebola arm ticket, right? RSV arm ticket, the flu arm ticket. So everybody's going to wind up getting inoculated some way or another because they're trying to make it happen. Now, maybe the rest of the world didn't know about this, but whoever set this up did. There's no way that this was a fucking accident. This couldn't have been. Because again, why would you turn around and test for this? You go, you know what, guys? Let's test for this spreading in the air. You had to have seen something or knew about something or got hold of a report and go, whoa, what the fuck? It's doing what? And then testing it out. But now, again, you have this atrocity going on. Then you have the cancer rate spiking, and they're making the connection, but nobody wants to fucking put two and two together. Now, there was somebody I spoke to recently that actually made the connection, and this person wasn't a conspiracy theorist. They were just like, I just noticed that somebody in my family took the arm ticket, and their cancer came back with a vengeance. Oh no, they developed a stage 4 something or another cancer. And this person says, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but that's a little weird, right? Then you have my wife's aunt who just passed away. I think it was last year. She had cancer. She beat it. She takes the arm ticket. It comes back with a vengeance, and she winds up dying from it. I think that's a shitty way to die, man. You know, cancer and knowing that it's coming. I mean, a lot of us would rather get fucking, I don't know. I don't want to get hit by a car either, but whatever. Get Grimes, yes, that's the whiskey milk. That is St. Brennan's Irish cream. So, and the crazy thing about this, guys, is that this thing, Mr. 19, affected people in a wide range. I'm talking about a wide range of reactions. You know, like the flu, everybody had the flu. You had the same fucking shit happen to you. If you had stomach flu, stomach bug, everybody has the same reaction. You had the common cold, same reaction. You had Mr. 19, you had fucking reactions across the board on different things. Hair loss, chest pain, stomach issues. This is the only thing that had an array of symptoms, and they were like, and when they said, what are the symptoms of Mr. 19, they gave you all of them. They gave you every symptom that can happen to man. Shitting yourself, losing your hair, bleeding from your eyes, bleeding out your asshole, your dick hole sealing up, all kinds of crazy shit, itchy tit syndrome, the whole 9 yards. They gave it all to you, and like, this is common and all. No, it's not. No, it's not. This wasn't a common thing, and when it hit us, guys, it hit us like a ton of fucking bricks. And now, we're looking at this eyes wide open and going, what else are they going to fucking study on? What else are they going to bring up? Right? There are so many different things going on with this, guys. It's insane. So this is suggesting that it can be spread through aerosol, right? Aerosolized. They also have, because Epic Times, by the way, is where I get these articles from, because they focus on this. Oh, miscarriages, like I said before on one of my live streams, that's up as well. They're seeing that shit left and right. And then they're seeing scarring on the hearts of kids. So not so much adults, but kids, they're seeing scarring on the hearts after having myocarditis. You can't tell me, guys, that this is not, this is, somebody out there is going to look at this and go, oh, it's a coincidence. My ass, it's a coincidence. Then you have all of these movie stars, rock stars, athletes, regular people just passing out, having sudden heart attacks, being diagnosed with stage 4 cancer with no symptoms prior to being diagnosed with stage 4 cancers. There's obviously a problem. There's something going on. But this is going to, again, this is only going to get worse. We definitely need to be Johnny on the spot with this shit as far as we definitely need to be Johnny on the spot with this and know what else is coming up, because I mean, I'm not going to be surprised, guys, if they tell us that this is going to increase dementia and or Alzheimer's as well. right? Being that a lot of people had seizures and strokes. I'm definitely waiting to see whether or not they demonetize this. I'm not hoping for it, but I could definitely see them doing it. Oh, not yet. Right now, not yet, but we shall see. So, yeah, guys, what other bullshit are they going to surprise us with? You know, that's the thing. I mean, like, I'm trying to find the article on. I'm trying to find the other, because there's a lot of shit on Epoch Times, Epic Times, however you want to pronounce it. They have a lot of article guys on this shit. So they had another article. The heart issue not caused by Mr. 19 arm ticket spike protein is often not detected. Sorry, the heart issue caused by Mr. 19 arm ticket spike protein is often not detected by typical cardiac test. Meaning that a lot of the test guys, people get this test done, they don't see it, and then a bomb goes off in their chest. Now, a lot of people, a lot of doctors, a lot of scientists, and Fauci tried to say that people were inactive during Mr. 19's lockdowns, and this is why people are having heart issues, because they were sitting around doing nothing. It was either him or Bill Gates. Somebody made that snotty comment about it. I was like, you fucking kidding me? Seriously? And then Biden administration concedes no evidence behind recommendation of 6 arm ticket boosters a year. Listen, guys, it's all starting to fall. It's all starting to collapse around them. And that's the thing. And people are going to be pissed. Some people are going to do something about it. And I think some things are going to be a little extreme. But there's a lot of articles on here about the arm ticket and whether or not it's working. And obviously it isn't. And we've all said that it isn't. We've all said that this is a waste of time. This is stupid to take. This is why a lot of people are getting their jobs back. A lot of places are not. A lot of places are now getting. A lot of people, are getting their jobs back because of this. Now, private sector, I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but I know like there was a bunch of cops, Massachusetts cops, they got their jobs back, and the judge said that they lost their jobs was unconstitutional, is what he said. So everybody who was forced to retire and or lost their job can now specifically go back to work, because this lawsuit set precedents. So that's a good thing. Get vaccinated if it's been over 2 months since your last dose. So yeah. Anyway, guys, it's a shit show, and it's only gonna get fucking worse as far as what we're seeing now. If you just look at the newspaper every day, you'll see somebody passed away at a fairly young age to a fairly old age. And when old people over the age of 70, 75 pass away, could you blame the arm ticket? You probably could, but that's a finicky road when it comes to that age. But when you see anybody under the age of 65 or 70 pass away, you're like, probably the arm thing, you know? Grateful Prep NJ. Yes, I believe in that. I believe that different arm tickets cause autism. Absolutely. There is nobody that can convince me otherwise, because the stats here in the United States speak for themselves versus other countries that don't have the amount of shots we give kids. It speaks for itself, and somehow people are just ignoring it. Betty Belcher, exactly. That's what I mentioned earlier. There's sudden cases, guys, of stage 4 cancers just appearing in people like that with no symptoms to go along with it, you know? I know certain cancers, yes, you can get to stage 4 and not experience one single symptom. I have seen those, and I have read about them and known about them. But there are a lot more people getting stage 4 faster these days than they did 3 years ago, 4 years ago. So yeah, it's a fucking problem. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go off the air. I'm tired. You know why I'm tired? Because I drank tonight, and I get super tired really quick when I drink. But anyway, I'm gonna go off the air. I am doing the Wednesday midweek report tomorrow around 10, 11 o'clock. So if you feel like it, stay tuned for that. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. I will see you guys Wednesday. Some of you guys tomorrow morning, and I'll see the rest of you guys Thursday night for the doubleheader. All right, guys. Thank you for watching.